There is no quizzling weirdo loser worse than Mark Hamill in 2025. The guy has the most obnoxious social media of all time. All he does is go rah 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 Trump 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 rah 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 Trump 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 rah 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 Trump Trump Trump, and it's like you wouldn't even know that he was a part of Star Wars or Luke Skywalker or has an acting career or anything like that. It's really really tragic. And so now he actually went off and said that he planned to leave the United States because of Trump. Please clap, everybody. Please clap. And this is a lot of actors have said stuff like this, but it gets even funnier as apparently the one reason he was stopped was he can't even make the own decisions in his own household. And this is the absolute state of these like kind of effeminate men in Hollywood these days, which is why, of course, we're fighting a culture war against this. It's not ending as much as a lot of channels have tried to pivot lately because of different things that are going on in social media where they are algorithmically trying to suppress the fact that like all this stuff's going on. Woke's not dead at all. These woke activists are angrier than ever. They're seething harder than ever. They want you dead more than ever. And it takes somebody who's courageous to actually call it out at this point because the narrative really has shifted. And like I said, a lot of people's channels at this juncture are now ignoring this kind of thing, and they're doing it intentionally because they're trying to ride the algorithm. That's kind of how you know who's like really here to actually fight this fight and who's not. Now, we started a website called Fandom Pulse, which about a year and a half ago now. Because we wanted to fight this in culture. Nobody else was actually putting up conservative and Christian causes in culture and doing it from that unabashed perspective. There are a couple sites tried for a while, and because of, again, just like the way that Google pushes different stories, those sites decided to change the way that they were going. And those sites, I'll call them out, Bounding Into Comics, That Park Place. They decided to censor content because they did not want to push against the LGBTQ agenda because of advertising partners. And advertising partners dictate a lot of what goes on. So we did this on Substack to do this a little bit differently, and so that we could actually talk about these hard issues all the time from an unabashed perspective and actually give you the real news and entertainment and culture. So grab this. This link's in my description below. It's called Fandom Pulse. It's in the Substack. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you subscribing. And we've got a huge amount of subscribers, our biggest ever, thanks to you. Big push this week. And you can become an unpaid subscriber and just get most of the news. We appreciate the paid people because we don't do advertising. And look, I mean, we have so many articles per day. It's pretty amazing, the content that we have and just like the diverse amount of content and like the true sense of the word, diversity. These people don't believe in diversity for real. But we talk about a lot of different topics, and I appreciate you for being here. So Mark Hamill, known for his role in Luke Skywalker and more recently his left-wing politics, revealed he planned to leave the United States after President Donald Trump was elected. Oh, my gosh. He gave an interview with Times UK, and he shared that he gave his wife a choice between London or Ireland following the Trump's election. But his wife made the decision. She said no. And he said she's very clever. He didn't respond right away, but a week later she said, I'm surprised you would allow him to force you out of your own country. That son of a bitch, I thought. I'm not leaving. So this is the victim head complex of the SJW here is so funny. He is like, he won. I can't even handle that, and throws a baby-like tantrum because he's not getting what he wants out of an election, okay? And then that he's going to upend his entire life about that. And then not only like does he decide not to and become, and obviously here's the real truth. While this is mental gymnastics to try to convince himself why he does not doing it. The real truth is America's great. He's having a wonderful time here. You got everybody's rich. He's rich. He's got amenities he likes. Everything's pretty dang good here. There's no reason to go flee and act like an immigrant. The reason people are immigrating to America and we're having to have ICE stop everybody is because it's so nice here, Mark. It's so retarded. But this is how actors act, right? I mean, they're actors. This is what they do. They hyperventilate over everything and then they project emotion, right? And so this is his mental gymnastics that Trump was forcing him to leave. No, it was your decision. You were deciding to do this. You are not a victim because of some guy existing and being president and doing nothing, not mentioning you, because you don't get mentioned, Mark. You're not relevant. And you are the one doing this. So pretty funny on this stuff. But he also shared his distaste for the Trump presidency, the bullying,
the incompetence, the people in place. The only way I can deal with it without going crazy and wanting to open my veins in a warm tub is to look like a thick, sprawling political novel.
Holy crap. This guy wants to Minecraft himself. Look at this. Look at what he said. This is a crazy thing here. Because somebody got elected that he didn't like. Oh my gosh. And again, like his life's pretty good. Like, why would you even worry about that? I never once, when Joe Biden was the fake president, who did not get elected, by the way, that was a fake election where they rigged it and actually put in fake votes. And I will continue to say that because it was true. I never once was like, I'm going to just like end it all, like, because of that. I mean, how insane do you have to be? And now this then you start to think about this and you're like, wait a minute, this person's so crazy that if like somebody gets elected, he's thinking about this kind of thing. Wait, this person is allowed to vote and is allowed the same like option I am? That's insane. You really have to rethink democracy at that point, because obviously this person is not in a mentally competent state to be able to make a decision like that affects hundreds of millions of other people, right? This is not what mental competence looks like. So he goes, it's entertaining in a way because this could actually be the end. Look at his hyperventilating. Our status in the world has been so crippled that it'll reverberate for decades. Now, as I recall, Vladimir Putin just came to the United States, met, listened, and then Trump also then had European big members and Zelensky also coming here. They all came here to see what Trump had to say and to take Trump's advice on things. Why? Because we are leading the world right now. This is so insane. Like, these people are stupid. Making Canada the 51st state, don't you know how offensive that is? You know, I'd take Alberta. If you're in Alberta, leave a comment down below. I like you guys. What I don't want is Quebec. So if you're in Quebec, I'm sorry if you're a listener of mine from Quebec. Most of the people there kind of suck. I'm sorry about that. It's not your fault. And then taking over Greenland and renaming the Gulf of Mexico, the distractions are hilarious. Now, if you look at it, the distractions are hilarious, he says. Again, like, this just shows how unhinged and stupid he is. And yet all he's talking about are, quote, the distractions. Why aren't you talking about what matters if those are distractions? Because that's what you're concerned about. You're more concerned about somebody renaming a Gulf of Mexico than you are something true. And this is it. So he goes, I believe there's more honest, decent people there than there are in the MAGA crowd. Wow. So there you are. Well, Mark, you lost, and suck it up, Buttercup. Funny stuff right here. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. This guy's been so unhinged. I mean, if you've looked at his tweets before he fled Twitter and quit Twitter because he literally couldn't even that Elon Musk owned it, and then went to Blue Sky to just ramble and rant. The guy was like making posts about Trump's penis size, just things like that. I mean, this guy is so unhinged and has been for a long, long time. It's crazy. But don't remember, this is all performative. These are actors at the end of the day, too. And so as much as he is a lunatic, he's paid as well. And it has been uncovered that people like him and people like George Takei are paid by political action committees to do this. They do it to make it look like there's a lot of popularity and swell on their side when it's absolutely not true. So just remember, all of this is fake. And gosh, Mark Hamill, it's really, really sad what you've become. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Please hit the like and subscribe button. And also, grab the Fandom Pulse Substack. This is in the description below. Sign up today, guys. Super important to be here. Look at how many different stories we have that so many people might not even see, because I just don't have the capacity to do this many videos on YouTube. But they're all here, and I appreciate you being here and reading. You guys are amazing. Thanks for making this a success, and thanks for helping us crush the competition. We'll be back soon.